Right. We are going to start our class. Class. We are talking character and behavior, right? Collocation about character and behavior. You remember last time we just tried to talk about one collocation, so I did not have enough time to complete that. That was come out of my shell. Come out of my shell means becomes less shy. You mean I've come out of my shell since those days. That means I became less shy. That means sometimes we don't like if you are invited to sing a song at an assembly in the school or somewhere you don't like. You can't do that because you are inside your shell like the snail. So you should come out of your come out of a shell. So we say he will not come out of his shell. Right? Shell is the snails and tortoise. They have a shell. Even crabs have shells, but tortoise and other turtles have special shell. It is like their house. They hide themselves inside. So snails also do that. So if you are inside the cell, that means you behave in a very shy manner. Okay. I don't know your phones and other things you can talk with. However, even Hansini has gone. Maybe she has a problem. Okay. Nirupa, what is your idea about coming out of your shell? Do you think it's a good phrase for you? Do you get the meaning?
Yeah. Actually, the meaning of do you mean the meaning of that phrase?
Do you understand the meaning?
Actually, no.
Become less shy. Now, people are very shy, right?
Yes.
When you're in the school, sometimes if they ask you to sing a song,
Yeah.
you run to the stage and start singing.
No.
No, because you like to stay inside of your shell, right? So the
Yes.
teacher say, please come out of your shell.
Right. Yes.
Shell, that means become less
Yes.
shy. Stop
Become
being
lecture.
shy. Stop being
Yes.
shy. Be bold and be brave and
Yes.
face the situation. So
That means
when people become less shy, we say they have come out of their shell,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So what about your situation?
Actually, I have an experience that means we don't have self-confidence about ourselves.
Mhm,
That I have an experience about when I was in grade 8
mhm,
in school. Our school has school houses has organized inter-house
mhm,
Bhakti competition. So my teacher also chose me for that competition. And I'm a little bit, normally I'm shy to sing and in front of audience like that. So that day they have chose me a solo. So I told my house captain also don't choose me because I can't sing like that. So what she said, teacher told me you have to sing that competition, you have to participate. So there's nothing to do about that. That house captains said me like that. So that day I went to the that competition day. I went on to the stage. I can't even sing a single word. So I'm so shy and can't sing, and that is very bad experience about that. that is, I didn't come out of my shell at that moment, I think. That is, I never forget that incident in my life also.
Maybe it was very difficult for you to come out of your shell.
Yes.
So do you think most of people have that problem? It's very hard for them.
No, nowadays I don't think most of these people have this problem, because some people have that problem. Some are not like that, sir.
And actually, I think some people now they don't have any shells. Anybody now they are ready to walk along roads even without clothes.
Yeah.
Nobody has any kind of culture or anything. Now people live like animals. But sometimes ago, people had even little children. Now see they jump in the middle of elders and
Yes,
when
yes.
you want to face them, they sometimes use spilled words and horrible. So they don't have anything. But this come with the culture. Now even
Yes.
we take our politicians also. They talk. They tell fact so big lies, and they are not ashamed of that. Right? Nobody
Yes.
thinks they think it is good. If you do bad things and you just open and above board, it's okay. They say. So you don't have to be inside your shell now because we have only animals in the country now. It's like that. Kumar, what's your idea about coming out of your shell?
And so I have to add another one thing, because of media and a lot of that we have global, that internet, that kind of things. If it's appear that those days we don't have that kind of things, that is the one thing to people act like without shell. That is the one reason, I think.
No, that's okay. But that was because people those days, if they can't do something, they think they can't do. And now you can see that people, even if they can't sing, they go in any amount of any number of people in front of any number of people and start singing. They don't
Yes.
care. They make bad things. They make mistakes, and they just do horrible things. They are not afraid of making mistakes. They are not afraid of doing wrongs. They are not afraid. That's it. They are
Yes.
doing bad things and wrong things. Nobody's afraid now. There are people, still there's a handful of good people, but most of the people behave like, as I said, like animals. So Kumar, hello.
Yes, sir.
So
Actually, yes.
you have come out of your shell, or you are still inside your shell?
Actually, sir, I couldn't hear you well
You can't hear
because
me well.
now I can.
Uh-huh.
Actually, when I joined the class,
Yeah.
it's difficult to hear you.
Yes.
So I couldn't understand what you explained.
Uh-huh.
Give the chance for anyone.
The other people, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Hanshani. What is your idea about coming out of shell?
Yeah, actually, as Nirupa said, sir, can't you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. As Nirupa said, I think I also still in my share, because there is a shy that with me, that talking and singing or something in front of some people. So sometimes it is very uh, use I mean it is very helpless situation, like talking or singing or something in front of large number of people. So as I think I am
Yes. All right. Good. Thank you. What about
Okay.
Dilesh? Dilesh, what is your idea about coming out of your shell? Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Do you have any experience coming out
Yes,
of the shell?
in my school time, uh, in my school time, actually, it's not a very big incident, but there was a there was a Christmas carols. I was a prefect that day. Our principal asked me to asked me to announcing the Christmas carols because the the announcer was absent, and I'm also I'm a some like a talkative person, so my principal is very friendly with me. So principal asked me to announce in the Christmas carol. So actually, I was like to that like to do that, but when I was in the stage, um, when in my rehearsals, I did that well, but I was in the stage. There are so many people and so all the students in our school. So I'm I was a little bit nervous. So and then my first and two lines. First and two lines actually was not good. I didn't do that well, and but in the middle of the announcing, I did it well. I thought that I have to come out of my shell and do it really. Um, I I have to do it, do my best. So I did my best finally, but in the beginning, I did it um, very badly. So that is the incident I had made. So
Now, you should learn that these are collocations, right? Come out of my shell is a collocation. So these are set phrases. You can use them to express your idea. All right, we'll move. There's an example. If you come out of a shell, you can write down if you want certain things, right? If you come out of your shell, you become less shy and more confident. She used to be very timid. That's an example, right? She used to be very timid and shy, but I think she's come out of her shell. Not. Make this is not. You can also say that someone goes into or retreats into their shell. You can say when a trouble comes, they go into their shell or they retreats. Retreats means go back, right? Retreats into their shell, meaning that they become more shy and less confident, right? Sometimes now when we have now those days there were some politicians they were talking about that protecting our resources, inland resources, and they said that they would not let anything to be sold, and even the things that were sold would be taken back like that. So they just talk. They told us a lot of toll talks. They gave us toll talks. You understand toll talks? That also collocation. Right? And it's an idiom. Toll talk. Toll talk means big talks. Toll talks. They give lots of toll talks. And then at the end, now a lot of things are now being sold. Those ministers, those politicians are now ministers. What are they doing? You see, they have retreated into their shell. Now nobody is talking. Now when our in resources are being sold, these people don't talk anything because now they have gone into their shell or they have retreated into their shell. You understand? Especially some monks, right? And there were monks and they also told us tall talks and they talk very big of themselves and they were so confident and they say they were ready to fight against selling things. And now they also have retreated into their shell. So you should understand that's right. Come out of your shell and retreat into their shell, go into your shell like that. Meaning that they become more shy. That means they hide themselves. That's the idea, right? If something happens, some people say that they are very brave and they are ready to fight, but something happens, they soon retreat into their shell. Kumar, now you have to say something. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Actually, yes.
Uh,
I think that it is. I like to tell
hmm.
that actually I have more idea about
Mhm.
it because from the beginning I couldn't hear
Anyway,
well.
do you
So,
understand this? Come out of your shell and retreat into your shell.
no, sir. No, sir. I somewhat I understood, but
මේකනේ කුමාර දැන් මෙතනදි කියන්නේ come out of your shell කියන කට්ටෙන් එළියට එනවා කියලා කියන්නේ.
oh,
කට්ටෙන් එළියට එනවා කියන්නේ එළියට එල්ල හොඳට වැඩ කරනවා. එතකොට ලැජ්ජාවක් නැතුව දැන් අපි හැංගෙනකොට කියන ඔය කට්ට ඇතුලේ හැංගෙන්න එපා කියලා කියනවනේ. ළමයි එහෙම අපි කියනවා come out of your shell. ඔය කටුවස් රින්ගන් ඉන්න එපා එළියට එන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. එළියට එල්ල සින්දුවක් කියන්නේ කොහොම හැංගෙනකොට අපි කියනවා ඒ කියන්නේ ටිකක් ලැජ්ජාසී විදිහට හැසිරෙනකොට අපි කියනවා come out of shell කියලා. ඔය කට්ටෙන් එළියට එන්න කියලා. ඉස්සරහට ඇවිල්ලා වැඩ කරනවා. ඒකයි come out of shell කියන්නේ. ඒ වගේම කට්ටාසට රිංග ගන්නකොට අපි කියනවා go into your shell නැත්නම් retreat into your shell කියලා. මම එක්සැම්පල් එකක් දුන්නේ. ඉස්සර අපේ හිටියේ සමහරක් උන් අල කීයද අර කීයද අහා හිටියේ මේව තෙල් ටිකක් වැඩි වුණොත් එහෙම බයිසිකල් වලින් ආව ඒ වගේ හිටිය. නැත්නම් කිව්වා පරණ දේවල් බික් ඒවත් ආපහු ගන්නවා. දැන් මෙයා විකුණද්දී අර තෙල් ටැංකිය හැම විකුණද්දී they have retreated into their shell. කට්ටාසට රිංගගෙන ඉන්නවා හැංගිලා. කතාවත් කරන්නේ වචන නැත්නම්. තේරෙනව නේද? ආමුදුගොල්ලෝ එහෙම they have retreated into their shell. You understand Kumar now?
yes, sir.
That's the idea.
Actually, sir, in the beginning
Mhm.
I couldn't hear well. That's the
Mhm.
reason.
Mhm.
Now I could understand.
Mhm.
Sir, I think that it is very
Important.
praise. Yes, praise because you know that in human beings should actually come out their cells because you know that it is actually we are humans, so you know that we have self-confidence, so all of us
Mm.
should come out of our cells
Shell.
because some people have to face in childhood because you told us that some come into their cell
Mm.
and they always try to get shy other people like that. If I can sing,
Mm.
you think that the animal can't sing.
Mm.
The animal try to laugh for me. So actually, if I like to come out myself,
Mm.
he hates it and he laugh.
He try to stop you.
So yeah, I think that's the reason.
Mm.
But if we have self-confidence, so we should not afraid
Yeah.
because in the childhood, most of children have to face this problem. After getting old, they are coming out. They are coming out of their cell.
Okay.
So, my case,
Mm.
I didn't face this problem.
Mm.
Always I come out myself. Shell.
Okay, thank you. දැන් මෙහෙම ලැජ්ජාවට හැකිලෙනවට කියනවා ඒ වගේ බයෙන් හැකිලෙනවත් කියනවා කට්ටස් කියලා. දැන් now all the country දැන් අපේ රටේ මිනිස්සු නිවට මිනිස්සු කියලා අපි කියනවනේ හුඟක් වෙලාවට ලංකාවේ ඉන්නේ. මොකද දැන් නෙමෙයි ඉස්සර කාලේ නම් මෙහෙමයි. even early time they were දැන් සුද්දු ඇවිල්ලා මේ රටවල් අල්ලගෙන මේ මිනිස්සුම වහල්කමට ගන්නකොට මේගොල්ලෝ නැගිට්ටේ නැහැ. කවදාකවත් නැගිටින්නේ නැහැ. දෙතුන් දෙනෙක් නැගිටිනකොට උම්ම ගිහිල්ලා අල්ලලා දීපේ තමයි කරන්නේ. අල්ලලා දීලා ඒ රටේ හැටි. අදටත් ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ දැන් අපිට කරන්ට් එක නැහැ, ගෑස් නැහැ, අරව නැහැ. තව 100ක් ජාති නැති වුණත් මේගොල්ලෝ නැගිටින්නේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ they retreated into their shell. ඔන්න එක්කෙනෙක් දෙන්නේ නැගිට්ටොත් ඒගොල්ලන්ට මැරුම් කන්න තමයි වෙන්නේ. මොකද අනිත් අය එකතු වෙලා ඒගොල්ලෝ මල්ල දෙනවා. එනේ එහෙම ජාතියක් තමයි මේ රටේ ඉන්නේ. So I would like to tell you in other countries, so I have experience, I'm just telling you, let's say something is something there's some high price. දැන් මේ අපි නිකමට ගත්තොත් දැන් මේ LLC මේ මොකද IOC නේ IL petrol එක මොකද ඉන්දියන් එක IL Kumar, what is that? Hello Kumara, are you there? Kumara, can you hear me? Nirupa, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can.
What is the Indian petrol company?
IOC.
IOC, right? IOC. දැන් IOC කියලා කම්පැනි එකක් තියෙනවා. ওই කම්පැනි එක දවසෙම වහන්න පුළුවන් ලංකාවේ මිනිස්සුන්ට. ඒක ලංකාවේ මිනිස්සුන්ට විකුණන්නේ නේද? ලංකාවේ ඔකෙන් තෙල් ගත්තේ නැත්නම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? එක දවසෙම වහන්නේ. දවස් 4-5ක් තෙල් ගත්තේ නැත්නම් ඉතින් පෙට්‍රල් විකුණන්න බැහැ ලංකාවේ. So it happened like that. But Sri Lankan people are so very you can't understand this. So I was just telling that I have experience in different countries. Something is very expensive. Let's say beans are very expensive, you know. බෝන්ජි හරි ගණන්නේ. දැන් රටක එහෙම අපිට මොන හරි රටක ඒ වගේ දෙයක් ගණන්මුණ මොකද කරන්නේ? කතා වෙලා නෙමෙයි මිනිස්සු. ඒගොල්ලෝ ගන්නෑ. ඊට පස්සේ ඒක දිහා බලන්න. ඊට පස්සේ මිනිස්සුන්ට ඒක නිකන් දෙන්නේ නෑ. කොහෙත්ම ගන්න. කිසි කෙනෙක් ගන්නෑ. හැමෝම එකම මානසිකත්වයට එනවා. So in our country it never happens. So that is one big problem that we have. I don't know why we have that problem. So then we know come out of our shell and retreat into our shell are two special words that you should pay attention and you learn it, right? Okay. And now we move to the other one. I'm giving some sentences. You can write down and understand these examples, right? Derek has really come out of his shell since he started working here. Here since means because. Because he started working here, now he has come out of his shell. You can write down some sentences, right? And then another one. Wow, Anna has really come out of her shell lately. I remember when she wouldn't even talk to anyone. That means Anna is talking and you see Anna talking and Anna is moving out. Then you say, wow, Anna has really come out of her shell now. Shell lately. I remember when she wouldn't even talk to anyone. Those days she wouldn't talk to anyone. Now she's talking with anybody and she's out of her shell. Come out of your shell, Tom. Go out and make some friends. ඊළඟ යාළුවෝ ටිකක් ඇති කරගෙන යාළුවෝ එක්ක කතා බහ කරලා ඉන්න Tom ඔය ගුලට රින්ගගෙන ඉන්න එපා. We say like that. And there's another one. Samantha was මේ Samantha කියන එක සිංහල මේ නමක් නෙමෙයි. It is there in English. Samantha was quite this one will be quite a quiet girl growing up, but she really started coming out of a shell in college. Here, quiet means very. Here, quiet means this one. This is quiet. This one is quiet. Quite a quiet girl. Quiet means silent. Very silent girl. Samantha was quite a quiet girl growing up, but she really started coming out of a shell in college. But when she came to college, she came out of a shell. She used to be very timid. Timid is the opposite of forward, right? Timid and shy. But I think she's come out of a shell. She means she has here, right? You can write down some sentences. If someone comes out of their shell, they stop being shy and withdrawn and become more friendly and sociable. This is the meaning. Somebody has come out of the shell means they stop being shy. And withdrawn means going back, hiding themselves, stop that. And then become more friendly and sociable. People come out of a shell. Right. So there are some words you read and understand. I read these words, and if you have problems, please ask, and you can write down them as examples. Derek has really come out of his shell since he started working here. Wow, Anna has really come out of her shell lately. I remember when she wouldn't even talk to anyone. Come out of a shell, Tom. Go out and make some friends. Samantha was quite a quiet girl growing up, but she really started coming out of a shell in college. She used to be very timid and shy, but I think she's come out of her shell. If someone comes out of the shell, they stop being shy and withdrawn and become more friendly and sociable. Okay. Do you understand these sentences?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand. Right. Dileshi, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
What is the most, the most favorite sentence? What is the striking, impressive sentence for you? What is the more, what sentence do you like most out of these one? Which explains the meaning better. Very,
Samantha was quite a quiet girl growing up, but she really started coming out of closet
okay. Why do you like it?
because there are that words quiet and quiet. Actually, I have a problem with that two words.
Two words. This is quite. It's pronounced as quite. That means very, very, or completely. This one is quiet. Quiet means, see the spellings. Quiet means silent. Right? We say be quiet. That be silent. Okay, Kumar, what is your favorite sentence?
Actually, sir, come out your cell, Tom, go out and make some friends.
Okay, why do you like it?
Actually, the idea is well explained
Very
from
good.
that sentence.
Very good.
So I like it.
Okay. Nirupa?
My favorite one is second one. Wow, Anna has really come out of her shell lately. I remember when she wouldn't even talk to anyone.
Okay. Why is that?
Because we can from that sentences that the phrases of that come out of shell, the phrases meaning is
We'll explain.
yes, explain lot.
Oh, all right. Have you written down some of the things that you like?
Today I couldn't say because it was dark everywhere.
Yes, yes. Kumar, did you write something?
I
Kumar?
wrote two sentences.
I see. Dileshi, did you write?
I wrote, sir. 3 sentences I wrote.
Okay. And I'm reading. Today it is very, very hard to do the class. See, even Hashini has problems. She's coming and going. Right? and others are not. Others have not come. Sometimes, if the electricity come, they might come. Next one, I have a thicker skin. Thicker skin means I am less sensitive to criticism. When people talk bad about you, when people start criticizing you, sometimes you don't care, you don't pay attention. Then you say, I have a thicker skin. මට හොඳ ඝන හමක් තියෙන. ඒ කියන්නේ විවේචන කියන ඒවා මට දැනෙන්නේ නැහැ. විවේචන ගණන් ගන්න තිය කියන I have a thicker skin. So you say like that. Kumar, do you have a thicker skin? Or you are very sensitive? When people talk bad about you, you get upset or you have a thicker skin? Hmm?
Actually, sir, no. I have a thicker skin because I can face for any problem. From my childhood, I have to face lot of problems. But nowadays also, it's same.
When people say bad things about you, they make stories about you, you don't care.
Yes, I don't care it.
Okay. Very good. What about you, Nirupa? Do you have a thicker skin or you are sensitive?
I think I don't have a thicker skin, sir, because I think I'm sensitive. If some people
Shout at you, you start crying. Someone
yes,
shout at you,
sometimes.
tell bad about you, you start crying. That
Sometimes,
you don't have a thicker skin.
yeah. I'm trying to have a thicker skin, but still I
Can't say
think
I am trying to grow a thicker skin. You want to grow a thicker skin, but it's hard.
yes.
Naturally, you don't have a thicker skin. No. Nileshi, what about you?
Actually, sir, I had not a thicker skin,
You have a thicker
but
skin?
now I have thicker skin because I'm now 22 years old, and after my school, after I left the school, I have worked in so many. I have worked 2 or 3 places. So uh, in uh, in that every place, from that every place, I learned so many things and got this idea, and now I have thicker skin. And actually, I'm a little bit straightforward person, so I don't care if they are talking about if they are talking bad um, about me, but if they are also straightforward and they want to talk with me directly, I respond them. But otherwise, I don't care about what other people say.
Okay,
So I think I have thicker skin.
very good. The meaning is an ability. You have a skill, an ability to keep from getting upset or offended by the things other people say and do. Other people say, other people do things, and you don't get upset. And if you have that talent, not talent, that ability, then you say, I have a thicker skin, right? Thicker skin is you have an ability not to get upset or offended. She has pretty thick skin when it comes to criticism. When it comes to criticism means when we talk about criticism, she has a pretty thick skin. This also is a collocation, right? Pretty thick skin. What is pretty here? Nirupa, what is pretty here?
Very,
Hmm?
that is pretty means very.
Pretty means very, right?
Very
Pretty means very. She has a very thick skin, right? Pretty means you can say it is pretty hard. Definitely very hard, right? She is very tall. You can she's pretty tall, right? So pretty. means very sometimes. Where spoken English, right? When you use it, otherwise it is beautiful. But in spoken English, pretty means very, right? That's pretty good. That means very good, right? This lesson is pretty easy, or this lesson is pretty important. Okay, she has pretty thick skin. Thicker skin, pretty thick skin also like that. I have pretty, you don't say here, right? I have pretty thick skin when it comes to criticism. When it comes to criticism means when it is the time of criticism. Okay, right. Then you can say if you want to perform publicly, publicly is in front of people, right? If you want to perform means do things publicly, you will need to grow a thicker skin. See, grow a thicker skin means you have to start having a thicker skin, or you have to have that. You have to develop that. Because you will need to. This also collocation. You will need to grow a thicker skin. Okay. If you are going to be a politician, you will need to grow a thicker skin. People say a lot of things, but you need not move yourself. You need to grow a thicker skin. I have a thicker skin. He has pretty thick skin. You will need to grow a thicker skin. Okay. Now, what is your idea about these phrases? Tell me, Nirupa.
Yes,
Now, there are
actually,
three phrases. What is your idea about these three phrases?
about I think that is very important phrases we can I never studied these phrases before, but that is very useful to when we talk to someone, or when we have uh, talk and something that is very important to speak in, sir.
Yeah, you can give more example. Can you give more example? If the boss starts shouting at you, you start crying. That's not the way. You will need to grow a thicker skin. Otherwise, you can't work in this company because this boss is like that. He's always shouting. He's always barking at us. Sometimes he's
Yeah.
barking up the wrong tree. Don't cry. Crying is there is no use of crying. You will need to grow a thicker skin. So give examples like that. Give me some
Yes.
more examples, please. Kumar, can you give an example?
Mhm.
Your own
Actually,
sentences.
sir, actually, sir, nowadays,
Hmm?
you know that politicians in the present government uh, have thicker skin.
They have grown thicker skins.
Why not, sir?
Yeah.
Now they have.
Yes.
Also, they have
Yes,
somewhat.
I told that they have already grown, finished. They
Yeah.
have grown
Yes. Grow.
thicker
Yeah.
skins.
Grow.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes. Because
Yes.
they know it is their, whatever happened, it is their, it's their, uh, it's to their advantage. Now, I heard like this, Kumara, in this country, I heard this in the paper or somewhere. This country, now there are two economies. You understand? Two economies.
Yes. Sir. Yes, sir.
One is the normal economy that we have, country's economy. Right? That is down. That economy has gone down. But there's another economy. That is black economy. Right? So
Yeah.
black economy is very strong here. Right? Now politicians are in the black economy. So they have enough money. They don't have any problems. You understand? And when
Yes.
the other economy is going down, they let the other economy going down and they have black economy. So what do? They form companies and they sell the country's resources and they buy the country resources themselves. You understand? They are not
Yes.
other country, they say China and those things, but they themselves have bought certain resources. Right? So it is very dangerous. You should understand. There's black economy also. And I don't know how you're going to face it. Vileshi, can you give examples? Nilesh, can you make an example with these sentences, these phrases?
Yes, sir.
Give me one example. You can just take second sentence. You can say, my sister has pretty thick skin when it comes to arguments or when it comes to family matters. My sister has pretty thick skin. Her husband tells lots of things and complains and fighting, shouting, all these things, but my sister is never moved. She has pretty thick skin. Okay? Give an
Yes.
example. Can you give?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Anyway, you can write later and send me. Right. We go to the other one. You need a thick skin to be a headmaster. I'm giving examples, right? You need a thick skin to be a headmaster. Headmaster is the principal, right? And you need a thick skin to be a politician. You can write down some sentences. This is where you need to develop the thick skin. Say, grow thick skin or develop thick skin. They are saying. You have to have a thick skin in this modern world. I don't worry about what he says. I have a very thick skin. In order to be good salesman, you need a thick skin. I have a thick skin, as my friend says. Right? My friend says, so similarly, I have a thick skin. Right. So, what is your favorite sentence and why? Tell me. Or don't you understand certain sentences? If you don't understand some sentences, I can explain them. Do you understand all sentences?
Yes, sir.
So, what is your favorite sentence? And tell me why.
My favorite one is you have to have a thick skin in this modern world.
Mhm. Why do you like it?
I think without that, as you said earlier, without that, as we are working in company or we are working with other people in world, we need to have a thick skin to.
So, Nirupa, you understand, you come to my class and you not only learn English, but you learn how to grow your personality, right? So, you are developing your
Yes.
personality. Right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you for that.
And then, Dileshi, what is your favorite sentence and why?
If you want to perform publicly, you will need to grow thicker skin.
Uh-huh. Why do you think it is a good
Can you
thing?
hear me?
Hmm?
Uh,
Why do you like it?
Actually, sir, if we want to live, because actually, sir, if we want to live independently, definitely we will have we will need to have a thicker skin. So I think it's good.
Okay. Kumara, what is your favorite sentence and why do you like it?
So my favorite sentence is I don't worry about what he says.
Hmm.
I have a very thick skin
Hmm.
because once I told before this,
Mm-hmm.
there's very explained.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
The
yeah,
idea is clearly explained with that sentence.
yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
So I like this
You like
sentence
that
well.
sentence. Right. Then we have finished that session and we are going to move to another one. Though we have though our number is less, our number is little today. We might listen to this over recording. However, we have to do the things that we have to do. Okay, now before moving to this session, I would like you to do a speech Kumar, can you deliver a speech?
Today I can't, sir,
Oh.
because if you give any topic, I will do somewhat.
Okay, then Nirupa, can you give a topic to Kumar? Nirupa? Hello? Nirupa? Nirupa, go. All right, Dileji was not there, no, she doesn't know. Dileji came. Even Nirupa was cut off. Maybe I think her power cut, she had a power cut. She came to the class in the power cut. She's rejoining.
It has gone about 14 minutes.
Yes, yes.
14 or
Kumar,
15 minutes.
what is going to happen to us, our country and us?
Can't tell something, sir.
Now even our online class is going to be going to stop now.
Yes, sir. Actually, I think that in the night classes, you
Yes,
know that night classes, it is difficult to do.
yes,
You
yes.
know that,
In our institute also, those
yes,
classes very difficult to. And even online classes will be stopped automatically.
yes, sir. But if the master have some
Generators,
arrangements, yes, arrangements, but students can't
they can't come.
come to the class.
They can't come to the class and they can't go move in the dark
Yeah.
because
Yes,
it's dangerous in the road and they have problems because the
yes,
lights
sir.
problem and there might be accidents and even last week what happened. I should stop this recording before telling.
Yes.
What is the topic you give?
I will give how importance of reading.
Reading.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Ms. Nirupa. Actually, you gave a very important topic because nowadays it is very less from people, but in my childhood I am remember all of people go somewhere, they are going with a book or paper because some people when they go on a journey, they are wasting time in the vehicle, bus or train. Their habit was to read some papers or books. Yes, I think it because you know that most of people in those days from the school, they have advice from teachers to read some books. But actually nowadays, it is difficult to see it because most people, their ambition is, their habit is to use the Facebook or the mobile phone, singing a song, such as things. So they have no time to read. But it is very important things because those days, lot of people studied very well from reading. reading is very, you know that it is a good habit. Good habit. They should get it from their childhood, but nowadays, actually, it is very sad to say that our children also don't like to read books and papers, because they also use mobile phones because of this COVID situation. I think that, however, it is very essential thing. All of people should read papers or some books and get knowledge very well for about everything in the country besides education. Okay, thank you, giving for the topic for me, and I end my.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Nirupa, would you like to make a speech? No, yeah, Nirupa is not there. Oh, now we have only two. Dilesh, would you like to make a speech about anything? Oh,
Okay, sir.
okay. Come.
About what, sir?
About Kumar, give her a topic. Kumar.
Yes, I will give the topic, importance of English education.
Okay, it's very easy. English. Please stop.
The topic is importance of English education. Is that, sir?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, okay. Uh, Thank you for the topic, and good evening, sir. Actually, importance of the English language or English education is very huge. There is a very huge importance. So actually, I can't express the importance with my simple simple sentences, because of that importance. That's why we learn now also the English. English is a language and is a um, current language that, I mean, we can express our ideas with anyone. We don't care we don't care his nationality or anything. We can express our ideas with a Nigerian or with a Italian or Hindi or any person with this language, because it's a current language. So in our childhood, from our birth, actually, we try to learn, as Sri Lankans, we try to learn English, but now I'm just 21, still I learning the language. So um, when we communicate with other people, when we communicate with any people, we sing hello, but we are saying hello, but we when we communicate with nowadays, it's a trend to speak in English, um, uh, and also when we communicate with others, it's a very important to have the knowledge. So if we go for an interview, we have to first interview our English knowledge. Then they interview our um, qualifications to the job. So um, except that there are so many places we have to use our English knowledge, and if we want to make a step in our put a step in our lives, we have to um, get more knowledge, and all, but importantly we have to learn English very much, because English is the as Sri Lankans, when we live in other country, it's not a very big deal. But as Sri Lankans, they are if we know English very well, there is a huge place to us. So I think English is a very important thing in our life. So we must learn English very well, and we have to finish the learn and use English. I think in this year I will finish the learn and I will finish the learn and use it. So I don't. I will not. So I will not. I don't want to say in 2023 also I want to learn English, because I learned I have learned I have learned the language since in my childhood, so I want to be perfect in this language and um, take the opportunities. I miss so many opportunities because of this language, but um, I think in my future I will not face that problem. That's it. English is a very important thing for life. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Right. Hello, Rusiru. How are you?
Fine, sir.
What happened? Why late?
Hello,
Office
sir. Can you hear me?
work, sir.
Yes, Dileshi. Why? Dileshi?
Sorry, sir.
Wait, Rusiru, wait. Okay. Dileshi, tell me. What are you trying to say? Dileshi? Hello, Dileshi. Did you want to tell me something? Okay. Rusiru? Hello, Rusiru.
Yes, sir.
Why did you get late?
A lot of work, sir, in office.
Okay. Even today we have a lot of problems here. We late. And when one is coming, the others are going. You know who has gone?
Sir, 4 participants.
Yes. Now some people came, but they have electricity problem and a lot of problems. And Samarkand and Abdul and two others are not coming because they have different works. And others have problems. They are coming. Some people are trying to join, but they can't join. I don't know what a problem is. All right. However, we are doing the class. Right. Even Dileshi has gone. Yes, yes. Okay. Nirupa, what happened to your mic? Kumara?
Yes, sir. I am here.
Yeah. You see what happened to us, our class, because of this two big
It's
problems.
difficult to do the class. So actually, sir, yesterday, no, day after yesterday,
Hmm.
there was a power cut about 1 hour.
1 hour.
Now it has gone 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Yes. Now even these people, I think they are coming with phones and their phones are not working.
Yes, sir.
People have to drop down.
I also same.
Your phone is not working now.
Yes, I have left hand the
Okay.
phone, but the battery is about 50%. It's enough for me.
It's enough. It's enough. Anyway, you
Yeah.
still don't have electricity.
No, sir.
No. But if
Thank you.
in my case, if there's no electricity, I can't do the class because I am only doing it over through the computer. I can't do that through phone. I can, but it is I don't have these presentations. Then it
Yes,
is
sir.
very difficult, and we have to go like this. Okay, let us do it. Then today we are going to learn the other lesson. One lesson finish. The next one is addition. Right? Addition. Please learn this addition. I'm going to give you some words. You please write down these words. The name of this lesson is addition. Please write down addition. Right? And you can use these words. In addition, I should also say what's more, further, furthermore, moreover, besides, and also to, and apart from that, as well as. Okay. In addition, I should also say what's more, further, furthermore, moreover, besides, and also to, and apart from that, as well as. Please write this down. I'll give you little time. Please write it down. පාඩමේ නම මාතෘකාව තමයි addition. So write the first one in addition. In addition කියන්නේ ඊට අමතරව. ඊට අමතරව. ඊට අමතරව. Number 2, I should also say. I should also say. ඒකේ කියන්නේ මේකත් මෙයත් කිව යුතුයි. නැත්නම් මේකත් කියන්න ඕන. මෙයත් කිව යුතුයි. Next one, what's more? What's more? තවද. තවද. ඊළඟට further, furthermore. ඒ දෙකේම තේරුම තවදුරටත්. Further, furthermore. තවදුරටත්. ඊළඟට moreover. Moreover කියන්නේ තවද. Moreover කියන්නේ තවද. ඊළඟට besides. Besides. Besides කියන්නේ හැරත්. 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 Next one. And also. And also කියන්නේ එසේම. ඒ වගේම කියන එක. ඊළඟට to. To කියන්නේ හල්ත යන. ut කියන එක. And apart from that කියන්නේ ඒ හැරුණු විට. ඒ හැරුණු විට. Next one, as well as. As well as කියන්නේ එසේම කියන එක. Okay. තව පොඩ්ඩක් තියෙනවා ලියන්න. At the same time මේක ලියා ගන්න. At the same time කියන්නේ ඒත් එක්කම. At the same time. ඒත් එක්කම. At the same time ඒත් එක්කම. Next one, additionally. Addition කියන්නේ ඊට අමතරව. ඊට අමතරව. Additionally කියන්නේ ඊට අමතරව. Additionally. Next one, on top of that. On top of that. ඒක ඒ මදිවට නැත්තම් ඒ මදිවට තවද වගේ. ඒ මදිවට තවද වගේ තමයි. ඒ මදිවට තවද. On top of that. In the same way. In the same way කියන්නේ එසේම. In the same way. In the same way කියන්නේ එසේම. Aside from that. Aside from that කියන්නේ ඒ හැරුණු විට. ඒ හැරුණු විට. Aside from that. Aside from that, A හැරුණ විට. And other than that, ඊට අමතරව. නැත්තම් A හැරුණ විට කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. and other than that. Likewise, එසේම. Likewise, එසේම. Together with that, ඒත් එක්කම. Together with that, ඒත් එක්කම. plus කියන්නේ සහ. plus සහ. along with that, ඒත් එක්කම. along with that, ඒත් එක්කම. along with that කියන්නේ ඒත් එක්කම. at the same time, ඒත් එක්කම. additionally, ඊට අමතරව, on top of that, ඒ මදිවට එහෙම නැත්නම් තවද කියන එක. in the same way, එසේම, aside from that, ඒ හැරුණ විට, and other than that, ඒ හැරුණ විට, likewise, එසේම, together with that, එසේම, plus කියන්නේ සහ, along with that, ඒත් එක්කම. Then we are going to use discourse markers for addition. දැන් මේක දැන් අපි මෙන්න මෙහෙම කරුණු ටිකක් කියනවා. මේකයි කරුණු ටික. අපි මෙන්න මේ විදිහට කියන හිතන්නකෝ. අපි කියනවා මෙන්න මෙහෙම x කියලා කරුණක් කියනවා. ඊළඟට r කියලා කරුණක් කියනවා. t කියලා කරුණක් කියනවා. y කියලා මොන හරි දෙයක් කියනවා. k කියලා මොන හරි දෙයක් කියනවා. l කියලා මොන හරි දෙයක් කියනවා. ඔය කරුණු කියනවනේ. ඔය කරුණු කියද්දී අපි මේක එක වාක්‍යයක මේ කරුණ කිව්වා කියලා. ඔන්න මේ වාක්‍යෙ full stop එකක් තියලා නතර කරනවා. ඊළඟට දෙවෙනි කරුණ කියද්දී අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? ඒකට ධන කියලා දානවානේ. ධන ලකුණක් දාලා ඊට මේක කියලා ඒක නතර කරනවා. ධන ලකුණක් දාලා ඔහොම නතර කරනවා. ඊළඟට තුන්වෙනි එකට ගියාම ඒකත් මේකටම එකතු වෙනවා නම් ඒකටත් ධන දානවා. ඊළඟට ගියාම ඒකටත් අපි ධන දානවා. ධන. ඊළඟට තව ඒ කරුණම එකතු කරනවා අපි ධන දානවා. ඊළඟ එකට තවත් ඒකටම එකතු කරනවා ඒකටත් ධන දානවා. නම් කරුණු එකතු වෙනවා. මේකට full stop තියෙනවා. මේ ධන ලකුණු දාලා කියවන්නේ ඔන්න මෙම කොමාවක් දානවා. දාලා අරක කියලා එතනින් හුවක් කරලා full stop එකක් තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ දෙවෙනි එක ධන ලකුණු දාලා සිංහලෙන් මේ කතා කරන හින්දා ඒකට කොමාවක් දාලා ධන ලකුණු දාලා ටිකක් ඉන්න ධන ලකුණු තමයි අපි සාමාන්‍ය කොමාවක් දාන්නේ. ඊට පස්සේ ඔන්න ඔහොම තමයි ඔක එන්නේ. full stop එකක් තියෙනවා. කොමාවක් ඇවිල්ලා full stop එකක් තියෙනවා. කොමාවක් ඇවිල්ලා ඊට පස්සේ full stop එකක් තියෙනවා. ඔන්නම තමයි කිය දෙන්නේ. දැන් අපි හිතමු මෙහෙම. අපි හිතමු මට තියෙන දේවල් මම මොනවා හරි දේවල් ගැන කියනවා. දැන් අපි හිතමු නුවරඑළිය ගැන මම කියන නුවරඑළිය. There are waterfalls. නුවරඑළිය තියෙනවා. දැන් ධන කියද්දී අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත ඇඩිෂන් එකක් ඕන එකක් දාන්න. There are waterfalls. And apart from that, there are mountains. ඊළඟට තව ධන එකක් දාන්න. අර ඕන එක වෙනස් කරලා ගන්න. What's more, there are tea estates. තව ධන ලකුණක් දාන්න. At the same time, there's a good climate. And apart from that, අන්න එහෙම ධන ලකුණ වෙනුවට උතන තියෙන ධන ලකුණ වෙනුවට කොහොමද දදා කියන එක තමයි අපි කරන්නේ. දැන් මේ ඕනම ඇඩිෂන් එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. තේරෙනවනේ? Within at the same time. එතකොට අපි නුවරඑළිය ගැන කියද්දි there are waterfalls in නුවරඑළිය. At the same time there are mountains. Additionally, there are tea estates. On top of that, there is a good climate. In the same way, there is හොම කියාගෙන ගියාගේ ඒක එකතු කරගන්නකම් මේ ධන විනුවට තමයි ධන ලකුණු විනුවට තමයි ගන්න. Kumar, do you understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No problem?
No, sir.
Right. Now that is the theory, right? You can use any one of them, right? Any one of them, they have the same meaning. I gave the meaning in singular, but they are not important. What is important is they are called addition, right? That is why I gave this name. Addition කියන්නේ ධන කියන එක එකතුව. එකතු කරද්දී ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් එකතු කරද්දී මේ රූල් එක තමයි එන්නේ. අර ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් වෙන් කරන තව තියෙනවා අපේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කරන දේවල්. සංසන්දනය කරනවා. අපි ටයිම් ඕඩර් එකක් දෙනවා. දැන් අපි හිතමු දැන් විතර දැන් මේ සීක්වන්ස් මේ ඇඩිෂන් එක. ඇඩිෂන් එකට එන මේවට කියන ඩිස්කෝස් මාකර්ස් කියලා. මම මේක පස්සේදී විස්තර කරන්න. ඇඩිෂන් එකට එන ඩිස්කෝස් මාකර්ස්. මේ ඩිස්කෝස් කියන්නේ අදහස් බැඳලා තියන්නේ මේකෙන් තමයි. දැන් අපි හිතමු සීක්වෙන්ෂල් ඕඩර් එකක් එනවා කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ උදේම මම නැගිටලා දත් මදිනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මම මූණ හොද ගන්නවා. මූණ හොද ගත්තට පස්සේ එතකොට එන්න එහෙම ඊට පස්සේ ඒකට පස්සේ මෙහෙම ඔය වගේ කියද්දි අපිට දෙනවා first second third කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. after that before thereafter අන්න ඒකට ගන්න ඒ වගේ ඩිස්කෝස් මාකර්ස් තියෙනවා. දැන් අපි ඇඩිෂන් එක ගැන කතා කරමු. අනිත් ඒවාත් ඉගෙන ගන්න ලස්සනට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔන්න ඇඩිෂන් එකට ඔය ගත්තා. then මම මේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඩිස්කෝස් මාකර්ස් for addition පොඩ්ඩක් යෙදෙන හැටි මේ දෙක තුනක් තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න එනවා ඒක උගන්වනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ අල්ලගන්න. consider the sentence මේ වාක්‍ය සලකලා බලන්න. හරිද? ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉන්නවද දන්නේ නැහැ. කුමාරී ඉන්නවා, දිලේෂ, නිරූප, උසිරු. okay. My dog's name is Jerry. මගේ බල්ලගේ නම Jerry. And it's a sunny day today. අද හොඳ හිරු එළිය තියෙන දවසක්. මේ and කියලා දාලා මම මොකද කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ තොරතුරු දෙක එකතු කරලා. කුමාර, what do you think about these two information? Kumara,
Yes, sir.
what do you think about these two information? One is my dog's name is Jerry. Next one is it is sunny day today. So I add them together with and. What do you think about this addition? Is it a good addition or a bad addition?
Bad, sir.
Bad addition. There is no, you can't add them, right? Dogs කියලා make sunny day එකට add කරන්න පුළුවන්. දෙක හරියන්නේ නැහැ. Although grammatically correct. මේක grammatically හරි. ඒ වුණාට two pieces of information. මේක අල්ලගන්න මම ආයෙ මේවා කියන්නේ. Two pieces of information. මේ තොරතුරු කෑලි දෙක are not linked in any way. කිසිම විදිහකින් මේක සම්බන්ධ කරන්න බෑ. බල්ලාගේ නම ජෙරි අද හොඳ ඊට පායපු දවස්. අවුව තියෙන දවසක්. ඔය දෙක ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැ. So it doesn't make sense. එහෙනම් ඒක තේරුම් නැහැ. To join them like this. මෙහෙම එකතු කරගත්තට වැඩක් නැහැ. එකතු කරන්න පුළුවන් grammatically but there is no meaning, right? So you must understand. So my dog's name is Jerry and it's the ආයේ බල්ලා ගැන මොන හරි කිව්වනම් බල්ලාගේ වලී ගැන කිව්වනම් ඒත් කමන්නේ. නියපොත්තක් ගැන කිව්වොත් කරන්නේ බල්ලෙකුට අදාළම නැති දෙයක් ගැන කියලා ඕක ඇඩ් කරන්න බෑ. So you understand it. ඔන්න එතන ඇඩිෂන් වලදී මම කියන odd information ඇඩ් කරන්න යන්න එපා. හරි එකක් කියලා මේ and දානවා මිනිස්සු ඔහේ and දානවා. එහෙම and දාන්න බෑ. හරිද? අනිත් එක මේ to කියන එක to usually comes at the end of a sentence. to එක හල්ත යන්නේ. ut කියන එක. වාක්‍යයක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අවසානට එන්නේ. James loves chocolate ice cream. James chocolate ice cream වලට කැමති and I do. මෙතන do කියන I do love කියන එක මාත් කැමති. I do love, I do too. ඒතොර මේ දෙක ඇද්දේ නැහැ. කියන්නේ ජේම්ස් කැමති මමත් කැමති. අපි දෙන්නම කැමති. We went on a holiday to France. අපි France වලට holiday එකක් ගියා. But we visited Italy for 3 days too. අපි මේ France එකට ගියා. නමුත් අපි ඉතාලියටත් ගියා දවස් 3කට. ඒ අතර වාරේ. හරි තලගොයෙකුත් මරාගත්තා කියන එක නේ තේරුම. මොකද වන්දනාවේ ගිහිල්ලා ඒ වගේ. එතන එහෙම to දානවා. Also usually comes before the main verb. Also කියන එකෙන්නේ ප්‍රධාන ක්‍රියාපදයේ ඉස්සරහයි. Also එකක් ලියා ගන්න පොඩ්ඩක්. ඕගොල්ලෝ ලියා ගන්න බැරුවොත් එහෙම මොකද්ද මේ රෙකෝඩින් එක හරි බලන්න මොකද නැත්තම් මගෙන් අහන්න. මම මේක කරනවා චුට්ටක් වේගෙන් යනවා මේ හරි. මේ කියන්නේ මේක නෙමෙයි පාඩම මේක තියරි එක මේ කරන්නේ. ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න නැත්තම් වෙලා මදි දන්න කමන්නේ දෙකක් කරයිද මම කියන වෙලාව. Joanna also likes riding horses. මෙන්න main verb එක likes නේ. එතකොට also කියලා දාපුවම මෙතන දෙනවා Johanna. හැබැයි Johannaත් කැමති කියන අදහසක් තියෙනවා. ටිකක් පැටලි සහිතයි. ඒසිලත් ඒ යෙදෙන context එක අනුව අපි තේරුම් ගත්ත හැකි. Johanna අස්සියෝ පදින්නත් ආසයි කියන එක තමයි තේරෙන්නේ. We have also had an excellent month of sales. අපිට sales තියෙන හොඳ අපූර්ව මාසයක්. මේ හොඳට sales තියෙන මාසෙකුත් හම්බුණා. The exception මේකට ගැලපෙන්නේ දෙනවා මේ විශේෂ අවස්ථාවක් තමයි is where the main verb is be. main verb එක be වුණොත් ඒ කියන්නේ is සෑම ආවොත් ඒ කියන්නේ auxiliary එකක් නැහැ නේ is සෑම තනියම ආවොත් in which case also කියන එක also comes after be also කියන එක අපි ගන්න be වලට පස්සේ Liam is a good runner and he is also good at swimming. Liam හොඳ ධාවකේ ඒ වගේම පිහිනන්නත් දක්ෂයි. එතකොට මෙතන also කියන එක is වලට පස්සේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අර likes කියන එකට ඉස්සෙල්ලා නෑ මේ main verb එකට ඉස්සෙල්ලා ආවේ is සෑම આવොත් ඒකට පස්සේ. ඒ is සෑම වලට විතරයි පස්සේ නැති හැම main verb එකට ඉස්සෙල්ලා. I think we should paint the bedroom blue. Bedroom එක නිල් පාටින් පාට කරන්න ඕන. But the purple is also good idea. නමුත් purple එක හොඳ අදහසක්. එතන is වලට පස්සේ තමයි යාවේ. beginning verb එකක් ගන්න එක ඉස්සරහින්. ඒකත් පොඩ්ඩක් ලකුණු කරගන්න. ඔය ඉතින් විශේෂ අවස්ථා තමයි ඇදිලා. ඊළඟ usage not as well as එකක් තියෙනවා as well කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. අනිත් එක as well as කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. As well is used at the end of a sentence. Just like to. To වගේ as well කියන එකම සමානයි අවසානයේ වාක්‍ය අවසානයේ පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Are you coming to the party as well? ඔයත් පාටියට එනවද මේ? to දාන්න පුළුවන් නේද? ඔයත් පාටියට. Are you coming to the party as well? They went shopping. ඒගොල්ලෝ කඩේ ගියා and watch a movie as well. කඩේ ගිහලා චිත්‍රපටයකුත් බැලුවා. එතන as well කියලා අන්තිමට දානවා. ඒ වගේම කියලා දානවා. ඊළඟට as well as කියලා දෙකම આવොත් ඒක conjunction එක. සංදි පදයක්. And can be used at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence. ඒක වාක්‍යයේ මුලට ගන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් මැදට ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේක දෙතුන් සැරයක් බලන්න. බලන්න my husband is good looking. ඔන්න වාක්‍ය මැදට දාලා තියෙනවා. මගේ husband හොඳ පෙනුමක් තියෙනවා as well as intelligent. ඒ වගේම බුද්ධිමත්. නැත්නම් මැද තියෙන්නේ. මුලටත් දාන්න පුළුවන්. as well as bread. As well as bread. වගේම the bakery sells cakes and local jams. වගේම bakery cake සහ local jam. දේශීය jam වර්ගත් විකුණනවා. ඒතර as well as කියන එක මැදට ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම මුලට ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි අගට ගත්තොත් අපි as well විතරයි දෙන්නේ. මතකයිනේ. ඒ as well කියන්නේ to වගේ. Are you coming as well? ඔයත් එනවාද? as well as එක දෙතුන් සැරයක් චුට්ටක් බලන්න ඕන එකපාරටම ඔලුවට යන්නේ අභ්‍යාස ගොඩක් කරන්න ඕන මම මේක තවත් හිමින් කරලා තේරෙන්නේ ඔච්චරම තමයි එහෙනම් මේ කියන්නේ හරි අභ්‍යාස කළා තමයි මේක තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් ගොඩ සැරයක් ඕලු තනියම කරලා බලන්න next one ඔන්න දැන් ඇඩිෂන් ආව වචන ටික ඔය සෙට් එක තමයි ඇඩිෂන් ආවේ ඉතින් මේක කියන්න හරි ඔය ඇඩිෂන් දාලා අපි මොකද කරන්නේ දැන් මම අහන ප්‍රශ්න වලට උත්තර දෙන්න what important things you did today අද කරපු දේවල් අද වැදගත් කරපු වැදගත් දේවල් මොනවාද දැන් ඔන්න එක එක එකතු කර කර ගියහයි so I watched a film මම අද චිත්‍රපටයක් බැලුවා I watched a film at about 8 o'clock in the morning today because it's a holiday in addition I washed my clothes I should also say මේ ඕනම එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් ධන හරි ධන විනෝද I should also say I ironed my clothes. What's more, I brushed my shoes. Further, I helped my mother. Then I helped my mother making mother with the dinner or with breakfast. Furthermore, I cleaned the garden. Moreover, I called a few friends over phone. Besides, I wrote my diary. And also, I watched news or I listened to news. I read the newspaper too. And apart from that, I went shopping. And apart from that, I went shopping. As well as breakfast, as well as for breakfast, for lunch also I had rice. ඒ වගේ මේව දදා in like manner in like manner at the same time additionally. So you can use all these things and talk about that. Okay, Kumar,
Yes, sir.
start talking about the question is what important things you did today. You can use addition. Do you understand how to use addition?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to use all these addition, right? ඇත්තටම දැන් හැම වාක්‍යයක් ගානේ addition එකක් දාන්නේ නැහැ අපි. ඉතින් දැන් දාන්න දැන් මට කවන්නේ නැහැ. But when you talk naturally, you don't have to use addition for all the sentences, but you will understand how to do that, right? Okay. Kumar, do you think this is a good lesson?
Yes, sir.
මම අර චුට්ටක් වේගෙන් ගියා. ඒකට ඒ වුණාට අල්ල ගන්න පුළුවන් නේ.
Oh, sir. පුළුවන්.
හරි මේ ටික තමයි ඉතින් තියෙන්නේ විතර. හරි. Okay. Now tell me what important things you did.
Actually, in the dawn today, I awake and usually I brush my teeth and shave, and I got the bed key because it's my habit, and I went to the temple because today we have alms giving to the temple.
We had an alms.
Yes, we had an alms giving to the temple for monks. So I asked from the monk how many monks in the temple today, and also came to the home, and we prepared the meal for the temple, and furthermore we went to the temple and what it called puja karanama. Puja karanama. Offered, yes. We offered dana and also came home. Additionally, I did gardening in the evening, and also together with that I had a bath and have my meal. Had my meal. And yes, had my meal and got a nap also because it's my because I worked very hard in the garden and had a nap, and after that I had a cup of tea, and also I participated to the class. Now also
in the class.
I am here, yes, English class, because it is very essential and I like it very much. So daily, not daily, weekly, I reserved the day, Thursday, 8 to 10 for that reason, because I like it very much.
Okay.
So now also
in the class.
I am
in the class.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you think, Kumar, these are very helpful for us to talk addition?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Then who else? Nirupa? What do you have to say?
Yes, sir. Usually I wake up 5:30 on morning and had my bed tea, and after that I prepared meals for lunch, and I started and I going to office at around 7 a.m. in the morning and started work at around 8:15. In addition, I have normally I have 3 main meetings at the for the meetings for the day. I participated that 3 meetings, and furthermore, I take that vaccine. And
Okay. Then what about Rusiru? Rusiru,
Yes, sir.
can you tell what you did today?
Sir, today I went office. In addition, I went my relation's house,
Mhm.
and also I'm coming home.
And you did work today?
sir, sorry, I've lost my connection because
What, sir?
Yes, yes. Okay.
hello.
Okay, I hear you. Okay.
Shall I continue or
Now you finished then, no?
yes, I
Yes.
finished, but I lost my connection
Oh,
so many times because I've connected with
no,
my phone at the moment. That's all.
it's okay, it's okay. Rusiru, have you finished? Rusiru, have you finished?
What, sir?
Talking about the important things that you did today? Finish.
Yes, sir.
Next, then we move to the other one. Next question. What are your life achievements? The achievements can jayagrahana. ඔගලන් ජීවිත jayagrahana මොනවාද? You can say, use these things. You can say, actually, I have passed my scholarship exam at grade 5. That was the first achievement in my life. In addition, I passed my O-level exam. And also, I did a lot of sports and I have tons of sports certificates. That's another achievement. And then in school time, I have been class monitors and prefects and lot of officers. I held a lot of officers, right? So then it was another achievement, and I got some certificates for my character and some of my good features. That's another achievement. And apart from that, so you can go on talking like that. Then who would like to talk about that? Kumar, would you like to talk
Yes,
about
sir. Yes, sir.
your achievements? Okay.
Actually, I have remember that I sat for the grade 5 exam, scholarship exam. In those days, there were 2 exams. One of them in school level, and other other was from the government. On that day, I have remember I sat for the exam in school level with my others. I think there were about 250 in 2 schools. Then I am the first. I was the first on that day.
Mm.
And in the government level exam, we all, with me, we all failed the exam.
Failed the exam.
Yes,
Oh.
failed the exam. Because we didn't care it. Actually, in those days, we didn't want to get the school, and also we didn't want to go to a popular school. Moreover, you know that we didn't want to study well, because that at that time we like to play, because it is our childhood. It was our childhood. So actually, after that, the grade 5 exam, we work. You know that somewhat school works, and studied somewhat, and after that we sat for the O-level exam and passed well. Likewise, we sat for the A-level exam. It's also same. We passed well, and in my classmates, with my classmates, we enter to the university and got the degree, and we studied very well at the university. After that, we started, actually I started my own business. Nowadays I am very happy about it, and I do lot of things, as well as I did lot of things. So I am very happy about it, and I also thought to improve my English knowledge nowadays. Additionally, I do lot of social duties. You know that without politicians, so it is difficult to lot of difficult to do with them, and I hate, actually I hate them, and nowadays I am very happy and live very happily, and you know that we are going on about after 50 years. So now we should do lot of things for our next soul. Thank you, sir.
Nirupa, what about you?
Uh, my if regarding the achievements, first I have passed my O-level and A-level exams successfully, and after that I started. I have followed a diploma in Moratoria University, that is merchandising. That also I have passed successfully, and after that, my biggest achievement, I think I have. I did. I'm doing work as a merchandiser in garment sector. That is the biggest achievement, and I learned lot for that job, and about how so many things, that means in the how to in the world economy, and lot of things I can't explain about these things, and at this moment. And for in school days, I have I was I got All Island women's hockey championship. We got 5 consecutive times in my schools. That also biggest achievement. So that's also.
Okay, Rusiru.
So give me 5 minutes.
Okay. Then I go to the
So,
other. Okay.
so can you give me 5 minutes?
Yes, you get ready. I go to the other question, and then you
Okay, sir,
can
thank you.
talk about this, right? Right. What did you eat for your last meal? Maybe breakfast or lunch or whatever. Last meal. What did you eat? So how do you say? You can use again addition. I ate. You can take one by one, right? I ate rice. In addition, I ate for my lunch. I ate dal, and also what's more, I ate some malung, and apart from that, I ate onion, and then I ate fish, like that. That's very short. Can you start, Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Uh, Actually, I didn't have my dinner yet, but I should tell about my lunch.
Mm.
I got rice and curry for my lunch. In addition, I had a banana and a piece of pineapple because I like very much for the dessert. And after I had a nap, because if I am free, it is a usual habit for me After that, I had a bath and be with rest. Together with that, in the night at about 8 o'clock, I joined my English class.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Nirupa?
Mm. For lunch, I ate fried rice and fried kangkung. So kangkung tel dala කියන එකට fried kangkung
No, cooking oil.
cooking. Okay, and dal curry. Furthermore, I ate one chopsy that's like mixed with noodles, potato, and onion, like that kind of curry. And that's all. Because these days, today I had I had a gas problem, and now today I get a meal from my office. That's what I did. I ate that kind of food.
Right.
Okay, so that's all.
That's all. What about Usiru? Usiru?
Yes, sir.
Any info?
Mm,
Oh, ready or not ready?
Yes, sir.
Not ready. Okay. No problem. So next day you had to learn Usiru the addition, right? And then I
Okay,
think
sir.
we are going to stop the class. Right.